Welcome to a... Hello everyone and welcome to a new Blender tutorial. Today we're going to be making some stairs like these. Just simple blue stairs. Should be fairly simple, although it may take a few tries. Let's get started. So we're going to start with the default cube, which should be there when you open up Blender. And we're going to want to do stuff to this cube to make it cube-like. So if you can hit tab or change down here at the object mode, you can go to edit mode, which is the tab key. Toggles between object mode and edit mode. When you're in edit mode, your cube has these points which are known as vertices at the corners. If you move them, it changes the shape of the cube. You can right mouse button click to cancel the movement. We are going to want to add a mirror modifier. A mirror modifier mirrors the cube along a specified axis. An axis is one of these lines you see on this grid. The green axis is known as the y-axis. The red axis is known as the x-axis. And the blue axis, which is not visible, is known as the z-axis and moves from bottom to top. We are going to want to mirror our cube along the y-axis. To do so, we will need to add a loop cut. A loop cut is a loop of vertices that goes around a mesh. A mesh is an object like this cube. To add a loop cut, you can hit Ctrl R. When you move your cursor around, you see these purple loops. They're basically where the vertex is going to go. You want to make it vertical by preferably positioning your cursor about where mine is. Then you're going to want to left mouse button click and then immediately right mouse button click. The reason why we did that is because if you don't, the loop cut will not be exactly centered, which will cause problems with the mirror modifier. Next, we want to remove half of our cube. To do so, using the right mouse button, you can select different vertices. Holding the shift key, you can select multiple vertices. Select these 4 vertices I have selected here by holding down the shift key. Hit X key on your keyboard. There will be a lot of options here. You want to select the vertices option. Click it. Immediately half of your cube disappears. The loop cut here makes sure that we still have half of our cube. Now we want to add a mirror modifier. Hit the tab key or toggle down here to object mode. Up in this panel, there are all these different buttons. You want to click on the wrench button. This will bring you to the modifiers tab. To add a modifier, click on the add modifier button thing. There will be a large drop-down list of many modifiers. The mirror modifier is here. Click the mirror modifier. As you have noticed, nothing is happening. That is because the axis is set to X, which is mirroring it along the red axis around that center point, which is known as the origin. To change it to go along the green, which is the Y, uncheck the X and check the Y. Ta-da! Check clipping. This will stop problems from happening later. Now, we want to make our cube wider. Hit the tab key to go back into edit mode. We are going to learn a new selection tool. Use the A key to deselect everything. Next, hit the Z key or go into the wireframe option here, which will bring you into wireframe. Again, you can toggle between solid and wireframe using the Z key. Next, hit B. Draw a box over the vertices. This will select them. Now, grabbing the green arrow, move it along this green line. It will only move along the green line till the entire cube is about the width you desire for your step. This is how wide our step will be. We will now need to make multiple stairs by adding another modifier. But first, we need to make our cube a little wider. Go back into edit mode by hitting the tab key. Use the A key to deselect everything, then to select everything. Hit S key, the X key, and the 2 key. That will make it twice as wide as it was along the X-axis. That is a necessary step which will allow us to make firmer, more realistic looking stairs. Next, click the Add Modifier button. This time we will want an array modifier. Now we have a much wider stair. If we increase the count, we will get more of these cubes which are duplicated along. But we want it to also move up vertically. To add that, we want to change this value to 1 by clicking on those numbers and hitting the 1 key. Now we have stairs. But these stairs are extremely unrealistic and improbable because this is such a thin joint that they would snap. In order to fix this, change this value to 0.5. What that does is instead of moving it the whole width of the object along the x-axis backwards, it only moves it half. Now, change this count to however many stairs you want. I will have 12. Now we have 12 stairs. By the way, in case you were missing out, you can rotate it around the viewport using the middle mouse button, pan by holding shift and middle mouse button, and move in and out by scrolling the middle mouse button. Now we would want to render our stairs so we can put an image onto a hard drive. Begin by finding the camera. The camera should be somewhere. There it is. This is the camera object. Select it and grabbing the red arrow, move it over. Now you will want to hit the number pad 0 on your keyboard. You have gone into camera view. Now you want to hit Shift F and then scroll out with the number pad wheel. Move your mouse to steer until you're positioned. You can scroll in and out to zoom in and out, and move your mouse around to rotate. Scroll to fly towards the stairs. Then scroll back gently till you have an angle that you want. Left mouse button to confirm your transformation. Click that. Now we want to render. To render it, you can hit the F12 key or use the render option. You will see a black outline. This is because there's no lights lighting our stairs. To fix this, hit the escape key, the escape key to go back into the 3D viewport. There, you can kind of see a light object poking through the stairs. Try left mouse clicking on it. Right mouse button clicking on it till you select it. Move it along the x-axis and then move it along the z-axis by using the arrows. You can also use the G key and use an X key to specify your axes. Up in this panel where we found the modifier tab, you will want to click this. Go down to the energy setting, select it and hit 5. That will make the light stronger. Now hit F12 to render. Our stairs are looking better, but they still aren't looking great. Move the light into different positions and continually render until it looks reasonable. To change the color of the stair, go to the Material tab. The Material tab is full of a lot of advanced settings that we may get to in later tutorials. What is relevant now is the specular setting, which is the shininess. You can drag to move it up and down. Stairs are generally not shining, so we will leave the intensity at 0, making it a duller shade. The color can be changed by the diffuse option by clicking in the color panel. You can click on this circle and move it around. I am going to go for blue stairs. I do not know of any locations where you find blue stairs, but I think I want blue stairs. Now hit the F12 key. Now we have some lovely looking blue stairs. There are many more advanced things you can do, but that should be enough to start. You can start by fiddling And if you get so frustrated that you feel like you could jump off a cliff, subscribe to my channel. I will be able to see that you have subscribed, then post a comment requesting a tutorial. If you have subscribed, I will provide that tutorial if it is my power to do so. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe no matter what. Please, please, please. And comment. For no good reason. Just don't make it rude. Thank you for watching.